Maxx Robert Crosby, born August 22, 1997, is an American professional football defensive end for the Las Vegas Raiders of the National Football League, NFL. He played college football for the Eastern Michigan Eagles and was selected by the Oakland Raiders in the 4th round of the 2019 NFL Draft. Early life Maxx Robert Crosby was born in Lapeer, Michigan, and moved to Colleyville, Texas during adolescence. The spelling of Crosby's first name comes from how large, 11 pounds 9 ounces, he was at birth. He attended Colleyville Heritage High School in Colleyville, Texas. Crosby's mother, Vera Crosby, is of Serbian and Albanian origin. Asked about his Serbian roots on his Instagram account, Crosby replied with Najbolji smo, najjači, Serbian for "We are the best, we are the strongest." He added an eagle emoticon, the Eagles being a nickname both for the Serbian national sports teams and for their supporter groups. College career: Crosby played college football at Eastern Michigan from 2015 to 2018. Eastern Michigan was the only college football program to give him a scholarship offer. He was selected first-team All-MAC in 2017 and 2018. Crosby was inducted into the school's Ring of Honor in 2023. In 2024, the playing field at Ryerson Stadium was renamed Crosby Field following a $1 million donation to the program from Crosby. Professional career: 2019, Crosby was selected by the Oakland Raiders in the 4th round, 106th overall, of the 2019 NFL Draft. Crosby made his debut in Week 1 against the Denver Broncos, where Crosby made 6 tackles in the 24-16 win. In Week 5 against the Chicago Bears, Crosby recorded his first career sack on Chase Daniel in the 24-21 win. In Week 11 against the Cincinnati Bengals, Crosby sacked Ryan Finley 4 times, one of which was a strip sack that was recovered by teammate Maurice Hurst Jr. in their 17-10 win. For his efforts, Crosby earned AFC Defensive Player of the Week. His 4 sacks were the most sacks made in a single game by a rookie in franchise history, as well as by a Raider in a single game since 2015, a year where Khalil Mack recorded 5 sacks while facing the Broncos. In Week 17 against the Broncos, Crosby made 1.5 sacks on fellow rookie Drew Lock in a 16-15 Raiders loss. Crosby finished his rookie season with 10 sacks, 47 total tackles, 4 passes defended, and 4 forced fumbles. 2020, Crosby was placed on the reserve/COVID-19 list by the team on August 6, 2020, and was activated on August 14th. In Week 3 against the New England Patriots, Crosby recorded his first 2 sacks of the season on Cam Newton during the 36-20 loss. In Week 5 against the Kansas City Chiefs, Crosby recorded his first sack of Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes in a Raiders 40-32 win. In Week 17 against the Broncos, Crosby sacked Drew Lock once and blocked 2 field goals in a 32-31 win. Crosby was named the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week for his performance. He ended the season with 7 sacks, 39 total tackles, and 1 pass defended. 2021. In Week 1 of the 2021 season, Crosby recorded 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks in a 33-27 win over the Baltimore Ravens. For his efforts, he earned his 2nd career AFC Defensive Player of the Week honor. In Week 6, Crosby recorded 6 tackles, 12 pressures, and a season-high 3 sacks in a 34-24 win over the Broncos. In Week 18, Crosby earned his 3rd AFC Defensive Player of the Week honor, which was his 2nd of the season, for registering 6 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, 4 quarterback hits, 11 pressures, 2 sacks, and 3 passes defended against the Los Angeles Chargers. Crosby would set a number of personal bests that season, which included passes defended, 7, and a team-leading amount of quarterback hits, 30, more than doubling his career highs at that point for both statistics. Crosby was named as a 2021 second-team All-Pro edge rusher by the Associated Press. He was ranked 59th by his fellow players on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2022. On March 11, 2022, the 2nd anniversary of becoming sober, Crosby signed a 4-year, $98.98 million contract extension with the Raiders. He finished the season with a career-high 12.5 sacks, 89 total tackles, 4 passes defended, and 3 forced fumbles. He led the NFL in tackles for loss with 22 and was named a 2022 Pro Bowler for his season performance. He was ranked 17th by his fellow players on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2023. 2023, in Week 5 against the Green Bay Packers, Crosby recorded 4 tackles for loss, the most in the league that week, and a sack, and was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance. He finished the 2023 season with 14.5 sacks, 90 total tackles, 55 solo, 2 passes defended, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. He tied for the league lead with 23 total tackles for loss. He earned Pro Bowl honors for the 2023 season. He was ranked 10th by his fellow players on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2024. Crosby was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his 2-sack game against the Baltimore Ravens in a 26-23 win. In Week 4, Crosby had another 2-sack game against the Denver Broncos.
Throughout the season, Crosby dealt with an ankle injury he sustained in Week 2. He was ruled out ahead of the Raiders' Week 15 matchup against the Atlanta Falcons, and on December 14th, it was announced that he was to undergo surgery for the injury, which ended his season. Crosby totaled 7.5 sacks and 20 quarterback hits that season, in addition to being tied with T.
J. Watt for the league lead with 17 tackles for loss. Since 2019, Crosby's 324 pressures are 40 more than the next closest player, Nick Bosa. 2025. On March 5, 2025, Crosby signed a 3-year, $106.5 million contract extension with $91.5 million guaranteed and an average salary of $35.5 million per year, making him the NFL's highest-paid non-quarterback at the time. He finished the season with 10 sacks, 73 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 6 passes defensed, and his first career interception through 15 starts. Crosby led the team in sacks, tackles for loss, forced fumbles, and passes defensed, and was 5th in tackles, en route to his 5th straight Pro Bowl. On December 27th, Crosby was placed on injured reserve by the Raiders, with reports suggesting off-season meniscus surgery as a possibility. Personal life. In March 2020, Crosby checked into rehab for alcoholism. In February 2022, Crosby got engaged to Rachel Washburn, and they welcomed their first child on October 13, 2022. On March 4, 2023, Crosby and Washburn married in Nevada. In 2023, Crosby tattooed his chest with the words "Be Legendary," with pictures of Muhammad Ali, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and an image of his daughter as an infant. On April 14, 2025, Crosby was hired as the assistant general manager for the Eastern Michigan University football program, making him the first active NFL player to hold a college football personnel position.